Yeah, next one. Anybody want to answer? Or this person, anything? These 4 people group? Any of you can answer. It doesn't have to be only her. Okay, any of these 4 or 5 here? Yeah? The one who already beaten, just stay there and rest. These 3, 4. Yeah. Anybody want to ask? No? You tell yourself then. Ask yourself, answer yourself.
I was born in Sri Lanka. I came about 18 or 19 years ago.
Are you UK citizen?
No, I came to Vienna first. I studied in Vienna.
You are Austrian, but you are European now.
I have Austrian nationality.
Okay.
But now I'm living in Germany.
No, I don't care, as long as you can stay in Europe.
Yeah, yes, I do have the passport. I do speak English, German, and...
How good English? How good German?
Well, quite well that I can work with it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I also work in the German. I mean, it's a US company, but I have to work in German as well.
Okay.
So my mother tongue is Sinhalese, and I do Sinhalese translation work. Basically, the reason that I asked you, Master, to take me was because I have this idea of helping Sri Lanka all the time as a child. And what I have been trying to do is sometimes was a bit difficult for me to achieve by myself, and I just needed some guidance from your side. And I was really happy about the talk that you had yesterday, and that we should even write a documentary on our own country, on our culture and so on, so that you could just introduce your country to the world, and it would bring peace to the to our country as well. And our country has a lot of problems.
Yes, I know.
You know everything, and it's just that sometimes I try my best to help, and it's very difficult to get on with it. And even for translation work, it's not that easy to get on with it. And well, I'm doing a full-time job, and do my best to translate in the evening till late in the night, and it's a bit stressy, and I wish that I could do something more for the country and more for the world. I mean, I can work very well with the computer. I can speak many languages, and I have finished my studies, and well,
do you have any debt?
No, I don't have debt, but I live with my
parents?
I mean I live from my earnings from my work, from my job.
Okay. Oh, okay. Anybody have a question for this lady? Yeah?
Okay, sister, Master is really busy, and she's told you something very important, urgent thing to do, and she told you 3 times, and you didn't understand. Now, she's in a not good temper, and you still didn't understand. What would you do?
Well,
suppose I beat you up. That's what he means. After the 3rd time, I will fetch my umbrella, and then what would you do? That's what he means.
Well, I would rather stay a little bit.
You get beaten or you run away?
I would wait till you calm down a little bit, Master.
You run away and then you come back?
I wouldn't run away, but I would just let yourself calm down, because I know...
Let myself calm down. Suppose I don't ever calm down.
I have seen you, Master. I have seen you getting angry sometimes, but
you haven't seen half of it.
But in 1 or 2 minutes, you're always back. And if it is something really very urgent, and if I explain to you, Master, please, I'm really sorry about this, and I would just apologize and tell you that I just didn't understand. And if you could just explain it to me once again, I would just concentrate my...
Yeah. Maybe if you say that, it could be possible. But some people, they don't say it, they just stare at me. That make me fetch my 2 umbrellas. Not just 1, but 2 umbrellas. Just to look at. Okay. All right. So, are you happy with her answer?
Yeah, I think that's a great answer.
It's good?
Yeah. I'd be happy with it.
Okay. Anyone else? Us? Anything else? Man, it's your chance. How about the downstairs people? If you want to ask, please jump up here. Can they see me downstairs? Can? You have connection, yeah? Okay. So if anybody downstairs or in the room or in between wants to ask these new candidates, you can come up and ask, okay? Yeah. Anyone else around here? Okay, you can talk. If nobody asks, you talk.
Hello, Master. I've been living in the UK for more than 30 years. I hold a UK passport, so I'm a British citizen. I
30 years. So how old are you?
37.
Oh, okay. So
So
where
I was-
did you live before?
In Hong Kong. I was born in Hong Kong.
I see.
I speak Cantonese and Hakka, which is my native language.
Okay.
I only speak basic Putonghua, which is Mandarin.
Mandarin?
Yeah, only little though.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't read a lot of Chinese.
Okay, it's all right.
But I'm capable with my English.
What else can you do except speaking? Talk.
I'm a quite good cook.
Cook?
And, yeah.
Oh, I have to try. Each one a different taste, you know.
Because I cook daily for myself and my sister because we live at my parents' house.
Oh, so what about your parents? Huh? Nobody asks?
My parents retired in Hong Kong, so they have their
let
own.
you go?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
And also, I've taken this opportunity because I thought I'd take a chance, and also I wanted a career move because I'm getting quite bored with the airport life because I've been working at the airport for about 15 years.
What do you do there?
I'm a ticketing agent.
Oh, you sell in tickets?
Yes.
Oh, we didn't know that.
I sell ticket at the moment. My employer is Qatar Airways, so I've been working for them for about
for
about a year.
It's just new, no?
It is very new. It's about 10 years old. This
It's
company.
very good to work for Qatar Airways, you know?
Yes, it is.
Why do you want to leave?
I just want to take the opportunity to have a career move, and also
How long it take for you to quit?
1 month, and it could be earlier because I've still got some holidays left as well.
Okay, understand. She speaks real like English, huh? It is. All right, love. Anyone who want to ask question to this lady? Yeah? Microphone over there. Microphone over here. Which one is nearest? Talk first.
Yeah, I'm interested in your, if you are attached to things or to rooms, or are you able to travel every second day, every third day to another country by train, by plane, but with all those problems that we know, are you attached to some,
Property, like
area, whatever,
Area, yeah.
like
rooms.
You like to be in France, but you don't like to go through Germany, or
Yeah,
through
understand.
whatever.
Is there any
Everything.
phobia?
Yeah.
Right?
Just pack your things and go.
Yeah.
Just go.
Any of you will be able to do that? Take your things and go next day
Yeah,
or next minute?
Yeah, we have no problems at all. I
No
wouldn't have any
problems at
problem
all?
yet.
You pack your things already? Okay. You pack your things already. Just means to leave, to go home, no? Just in case. So who's going to take care of your apartment then? You cancel already? No. So how were your things in your apartment? Oh, okay. So all the things you need, you already packed with you? Just in case. All right. Just in case what? Okay, never mind. Any of you can answer these questions, huh? Any of you have a problem that the lady just asked? Huh? No? Okay. They say they don't have problem with that. They can pack and go.
They can do many years like that.
Oh, and yes, not just 2 days, 3 days, but if long term.
Yes, I can, because if I changed my career, to follow Master and serve Master, and obviously I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
We will see.
We will see. Good idea. There's somebody by the door want to talk, huh? You want to talk? Okay. Let her first, yes. The
One
orange.
question.
The orange. Come. Tell us.
One question, please. Sometimes among a group of girls, maybe the sister A does not like sister B, and sister Z does not like sister D, and you have different groups. And how would you do if you feel that this group of girls do not like you? For example, you feel you are not loved or liked by this group of people. What would you do?
What would you do? Huh?
I still love them because they're all my sisters, so we are a big family.
That's easy to speak. Easy to talk. Anybody else? A better answer? To love and to like is different, huh? And to react is different. Yeah. Okay, next.
I obviously would recognize what they were, the feelings they had towards me. I would respect that, and I would do my best just to be on that loving space inside as much as I can, and put in practice everything I'm learning from Master. I mean, I can't force anybody to love me.
Not practical. You just swallow it all up like that, and you will explode it, huh?
We need a better answer from another one of them.
Another answer?
From somebody else.
Any of the ones who answer better, yeah. You want to answer, I give him. Another man maybe better. You know how to deal with girls. Okay, let her, never mind. Because she asked about girls. You talk first.
I wanted to say that if there is
discord, yes, between you and other girls.
You could try to understand why it was and try to make it better and solve the problem and not just be jealous, but try to understand others and make it better.
You happy?
Not to take it seriously if somebody's against you.
Are you happy with that yet?
It's getting better, but it's still not there.
I still want to have a better answer somewhere.
Yeah, at least she's trying to analyze the problem.
Dig it out.
Yeah.
At least it's a little better, but okay. Not too practical yet. Yeah, come.
I just feel that if we were out there, we'd be so busy and concentrating on what you want us to do that we wouldn't have much time to worry about whether we get on with each other or not.
How do you know if you're going to be very busy there with a big group like that? What work do I have for you?
Okay.
Suppose you're not busy?
Yeah, it can be hard when you don't get on with other people, and the mind can start tricking you.
Yeah, that's right. So what do you intend to do to keep yourself busy? Now that is a good question. I mean, good answer that you say if we are busy, then we don't have time to bicker with each other, fine. But what if you're not busy? Like other monks, some ordinary monks, they just reciting the beats of Buddha all day.
Yeah.
What if you're not busy? What will you do?
I feel I need to meditate more anyway.
More?
And I'd look to see if there was anything to be done and try and do more work.
Okay. Is that okay with you guys? With the questioner? No, she's still not happy. Next answer. Get a better one for her.
No, but I think that one possibility is also like you sister, for example, you are doing translations, so that when you have free, or for example transcription, and then very often those texts are like from master lectures or something, and then when you don't have your own idea how to solve the situation, then you might have like tip coming from there, like very, very often, like with me, is that I have sort of a problematic situation, and then I'm reading master lectures in internet, and then I'm reading, okay, that this is exactly what I need now, like to solve this situation. So that like when you see that situation is really critical, then you just go into your corner and, for example, log into internet or like whatever things like to come up.
Are you happy with that yet? She says she would find an answer in some of master lecture or something, like a fortune telling, like if you open a page and read something, that is a solution for me. You happy with that? Maybe not. Look at that. Still. Oh, thank you, look. Wow, it was really hot here. Are you guys okay? Maybe open more air cooler or something for everybody. I'm sorry, you cannot have cold water for everybody. I really apologize. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes, tell me.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Just difficult. Now we are quite aware to say, I can find a book in the master's lecture and I will do according to that. But maybe in that situation, we will more mad and don't know where master's book are. And
don't even think of finding it. Yeah.
And I think between sisters and brothers, they are less such stress.
Less
because,
stress, yes.
Because men used to forgive a little girl, or they like to be gentlemen, so they will not be like that. But among women, among girls, it's easier to be like that group with each other. And I like her, and I do not like the other, and all these. But well,
best of luck, huh?
Yeah.
I wish them best of luck, huh?
Yeah, I wish them
maybe they get on well, who knows?
I wish them good luck.
Yeah, maybe they get on well and then they even forget me altogether. It happened like that. It happens. You know, they come in and they buddy together and then they forget the purpose of what they come in for. Yeah, they treat each other nicely. They're more friendly with each other because I'm her, you know. I'm the entity that caused so much trouble, scolding them, scolding us, you know what I mean, us and her. And sometimes, in the early days, sometimes I feel left out like that. Because they buddy with each other because they have no stress with each other. Yeah? And I'm the one who gave them stress, that's what they thought. So they stick together even closer, and I was just alone. Yeah, so the more people I have, the more lonely. You know, sometimes I couldn't even talk to one because, for example, if the four of them stick together, if I scold one, the four of them, that's it, quiet, silent, look like turn their backs on me. And then when I ask them, why is that? I always scold her, I didn't scold you. And they say, we are afraid. It's just an excuse, you know. Yeah.
I mean, all of us come to Master or like to come to Master because we love Master. Yeah. But as we are still some identities, we have to deal with other brothers and sisters around her. Not we have only her around us, but we have also the other 10 brothers and sisters around us. So we have to cope with them. And if we are not getting along well with them, we cause trouble to Master. But yeah, I really awesome. Wish you good luck.
That's awesome. Thank you anyway. Have you ever dreamed of a place far away from it all, where the air you breathe is soft and clean, children play fills the green, where the sounds of guns never power your dream anymore. Anyone else have questions for these candidates? Yeah. Come on, go ahead.
Hello. Do any of you have aging parents that may not understand that you're devoting your life to Master? And what would you do if they call you or contact you and say, I'm getting old, I'm feeling bad.
Yeah.
Why is your Master more important than me?
Yeah. What will you do?
What would you do? Or not just parents, but any member of your family.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. How do you know all this stuff? You're prepared, huh? Very good. Answer that.
I would talk to Master in a situation like that because I have that problem as well, to be honest, because I'm very attached to my family, to be honest. My mother is now 70 years and I know that she needs me.
Yes.
So I would talk to Master in a situation like that if I could visit my mother. I mean, I would never find it as a hindrance. If Master would never see it as a hindrance, I believe so. If we take care of our parents and our families, Master always encourages us to take care of our family before we take care of other people. So it's I think if we really want to work for Master, it shouldn't be a problem because those things will occur all the time to anybody, and we just have to face the situation, or we just have to talk to our parents.
How often you go to see your mother?
Usually I visit my mother once a year.
So you expect to do that the same? Huh? Who takes care of your parents if you're gone?
Master, my father has died already. My mother lives, and actually at the moment she lives with my brothers at my brother's house. So it's just that we all take care of my brothers and sisters.
So she has someone to live with and be taken care of.
Yeah.
Brothers.
Yeah.
One or two brothers?
One of my brothers is in Sri Lanka. One is not there. One of my sisters is also in Sri Lanka, but the other one is in Germany.
So you have more siblings than just yourself?
Yes.
Okay, so you have no worry that your parents are left alone and things like that?
I wouldn't say that, Master, that because I really do worry about my mother, and I really do take care of her, and I call her also very often.
How often?
Once a week at least. So it's just
What if she says you cannot stay with Master, you have to go home? She doesn't know who Master is. Why take my daughter and blame it on me?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't believe that she would blame you, Master. It's just that she wouldn't go on the same path as I do, that I do know, because she's a strong Buddhist believer.
Yes,
and,
well, I'm Buddhist. What's wrong with that? We are celebrating Buddha's birthday.
It's just that she doesn't understand Master's teachings. I have tried to explain things to her, but she understands me now. At least she accepts the way I am now. Before, actually, she also wanted me to get married and so on. But she never puts pressure on me now anymore because she knows that it wouldn't work.
Okay. So you expect to go to see your mother once a year? Return ticket.
If I can make it. Yes, Master.
And I have to pay for all that?
I do not know, because I was wondering, I just don't want to depend on you financially, Master, but it's just that I have no idea how I should cope with it as well, because, you know, I have the dilemma that I would like to work for my living and do the work that I want to do. And on the other hand, it's quite impossible. So I thought maybe I would just apply and see how it comes. And if there is some possibility to get on with it, then I would do it.
Yeah, of course you do it, but there are some conditions.
I mean, I don't know how exactly it is then.
Look, the so-called residents, they just take care of Buddha's business. Buddha is their parent, and there's nothing else they do really take care of if it comes to like that. Of course, I don't ask anybody not to take care of their parents, but then if you go see your mother, she wants to go see her father, she wants to go see her aunt, and she wants to see her brother, and this wants to go see her uncle, this and that. So what am I to do?
I understand.
Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
That's why the residents are supposed to be free of everything, so that we don't have the differences between each other. Like she can go to see her mother because she's attached to her mother, but I am not attached to my mother. But still she can go and I cannot. And maybe it would have been better if I'd been attached to my mother. Then I have more chance to get out now and again, fresh air, and still can go back and hug Master later on and say sorry. It's very difficult because residents and a lot of people are together, you know, and I must treat them mostly equally, or else I'll be in trouble. Therefore, the advice for all the residents is that mostly they have to live there. Actually, in Taiwan, it's like that. They have to have permission from parents, that they will allow their child to live in the ashram, or whatever happens there, we take care of their life and death. But of course, in Europe, we don't do that. Any more questions? I forgot. You want to ask?
The question was, because it's clear that everyone comes because of love and wants to get inspiration from Master. But what if Master is away for months and you're not getting along very well? What actually you will be doing then if you are left on your own? What if some intruders come asking you questions? How do you handle the situation on your own?
Exactly the same as you would do now. You would do the same then as you would do now. What would you do now if that would happen to you? Can happen to any of you as well. You connect with your inner Master and you go back to the root.
Oh dear God. I'm telling you, none of these questions, none of these answers will be any use when when the real situation arrives. But it's good you ask them so they prepare a little bit, nah? Prepare or not, or is it too negative? Is it good to ask questions?
Is it an eye-opener?
Eye-opener? Okay. Anybody want to answer that?
This is not a big deal, but if you're not holding each other, how you solve this type of problem?
You're not getting on well with each other while Master is away for months.
How do you bear each other if it's not working well?
Well, when a situation like that arises, I can't believe that if I'm with other brothers and sisters, we're going to be fighting with each other. The situation is there. You have to deal with it. You have to drop whatever is going on and deal with it. I don't think Master would even, have brothers and sisters that, wouldn't be able to I
And
don't
that's
know.
what happened to you at SMTV.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
And then you even have to leave my important mission.
Yes, that's true.
Just because you didn't like it there.
Yeah.
At that time, the whole world didn't matter to you anymore. God was also second. You first. You didn't like it, you run.
Yeah,
See?
that's why I said I was aware of these possibilities that they could happen, because
Yeah.
it happened to me.
I'll tell you, huh?
I think this question is important question. Where do you get inspiration if Master is not around, basically, and you cannot rely on brothers and sisters, and you have to solve problems, all of them together.
It's gotta come from inside. It's gotta come from within me, because that's why we say the inner master. Where else? God, the inner master. I'll do everything that I possibly can do, that I know and that I've learned, and everything else.
Let me make it more practical. Some people go just getting close into it themselves and work only. Some people maybe just meditate. Some people maybe try to socialize and find some connections and find some common things between. There are all methods maybe, but besides like asking inner master, what else you would do practically?
Between each other, when you have problems and I'm not there, how you feel inspired, you don't feel mental support because I'm not there. That's what he means. So how will you deal with all this, humdrum and problems daily with brothers and sisters, sibling rivalry, blah, blah.
I would try to be as practical as possible, to be focused on what needs to be done and do it. And
sounds good, but okay. Anybody else? Anybody has a better question or answer?
No, I think right now, in case I would go back home, I also have my work for SMTV translation, and in case Master is not at her place for a month and I'm staying there alone with brothers and sisters, we still have our work. Like we could do more work for SMTV or whatever, and it's not like Master's gone and then we just sit there and staring at each other. I don't think that would happen.
I think you are right, but I will make them work when I'm gone. I have to make a schedule. 3 hectares of potatoes for her. 4 acres of sugar cane for this woman. I will make them work. When I come home, I want to have money from this produce. You have to plant it and sell it and save the money aside. When I come back, show it to me. Yeah, maybe we can do, planting something, huh? But I don't know if I'm not home, will I ever plant anything. Sometimes they don't do it, they let all the worms eat it. Okay, good question, huh? So many good questions, huh? Are you all ready for all that? You don't have to answer alone. Everyone else thinks he can do it, and do it. Yeah? Come.
How do you handle so many sisters?
I did fashion design for 3 years and I was the only male in the class. So I know they can be trouble. But no, I feel if you're not getting on as a group, but we're brothers and sisters and we should know better, we have a meeting and we talk about it. So that's all you can do. And try and resolve it that way.
What if you fall in love with each other in my group? It happens all the time. What happens? Yeah, that nobody asked this question. Fighting is easy to solve, but falling in love, what to do then? Huh? Yeah. What? They come in together and they go out together. They didn't even come in together yet, they already go out together. You know what I mean? Yeah. What will we do? Nothing, huh?
I think I've had too much heartache, so...
What?
I've had too much heartache already, I don't want it again.
Who knows? Everybody says that. Okay, never mind. Okay, at least you got hit. But I could not count for thought of thee, my heart so full, I could not see. What?
I have a question for the sister from the UK.
Which one? Oh, the Portuguese, yes.
The Portuguese. What difference is it from before SMTV to your mind status as it is now? As maybe my opinion is going to be more difficult around Master than it would be at SMTV. And what's changed in you from, I think, was it just several months ago that you was there?
I think it was
4 months.
4 months ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
what has changed in 4 months to enable you to go and climb a bigger mountain that you failed to climb before?
Yes,
as such?
And a smaller mountain
It was-
failed to climb, and now want to climb bigger mountain.
Yeah.
That's what he means. Yeah, what do you do?
Okay. I'm working on SMTV was a big eye opener. I mean, it just showed to me. I had no idea, things that I had to work on and how hard people work there and what it means to work for Master. I had no idea how hard they work there and what it really means. So it's almost like probably it's still harder being with Master because Master works much harder than anybody that I ever met.
Not necessary, but it's only my job.
Yeah, but
you imagine staying with me would be harder work than to stay with Supreme Master TV. Is that what you mean?
I mean that it was really hard with SMTV, so I don't think I'll be, any more shocked than in terms of workload than I saw there.
You won't
and
be
I
shocked.
see people here working as well. I mean, disciples even outside, they have normal life and then work really hard after. I help sometimes, but not. I can see that it's not as hard as the other ones I see. Working and taking on duties of responsibilities and things like that. So, like I said, I really know Master knows better than I do. I'm coming forward because I believe that it's like the only way, or I don't know. I just feel like that. Feel like working for Master.
The question was, your passion is not questioned here. It's what was the change in the last several months inside you?
How does it make you feel that you are ready for the next one? Right?
I think it was the feeling of what is the word? When I saw where I failed,
at least you saw that you failed.
I did.
Okay.
I saw where I failed, and I began to see. I saw where I failed, and something in me wanted to try again, and not fail again.
Why not try Supreme Master TV again?
Yeah, I could try.
Why bigger mountain? That's what he means.
Yeah. Master, because I think, I don't know, maybe because it comes back to some yearning that I always had, for God. And I always thought God was so far away, and it's like mind-blowing to me to know that I can be actually nearer to God than I ever thought I could. So I think that place, I can't,
Okay, fine.
Yeah?
Suppose you come to me and I ask you to go back to Supreme Master TV again, would you?
If yeah, I mean...
if... yeah, so
if I was putting myself at your feet as if I was going to live with you, and then if that's what you would say to me, and in my heart, if I'm following you, whatever you tell me, like I did before, you told me go to SMTV then, because I approached you and I said, anything I can do to help.
You wanted to go, yeah,
and you said,
and then you couldn't go.
But then, as I'm saying to you, if you would say that to me in the same way, then I'm following you as my master. If you would say that, yes.
Okay, I hope so. You have to know that it's not following me physically, okay? And whatever needs to be done has to be done, If I were following myself, you know what I do? I stay in my tent, sleep, or meditate. I wouldn't come here. Follow is different, yeah? Follow means do what's necessary to assist, yeah? Mankind, because that's what my job is, yeah? And if you follow me, you do whatever it is to assist mankind. Yeah? Yeah. Follow the same idea, you know? Not follow a person. Yeah. So please don't fall in love with a person. I don't mean in a physical sense, but I mean, you know, not the she that, you know, that you like with the cakes and candies and bedtime stories, but the she that works for the benefit of all. Follow that she. So if that she wants you to do this, to do that, then you do that. Because if you haven't lived with me, you just think, oh, here she comes, always dressed nicely, she talks and smiles. I have tons of work to do. Here, of course, I reserve this time just for this, apart from some small things I have to do sometimes. I have something to proofread, but I haven't gotten a chance to do it yet. Because I want to have more time to concentrate on you guys. And that thing, though, is for as soon as possible. I put it off for now. I'll do it tonight, for example, like that. It has been lying there for 2 days already. I do what is most urgent first. Not too urgent, but it's urgent. Because I'm here with you.
But Master,
yeah.
It's just to repeat it again. You know, I know you know what is the best, so...
Yeah, but they have the right to question you, and you have to answer it. It's not me who has to answer them.
I don't have any problems. They can ask as much as they like.
But if you answer happy, for them to happy or not. Anything else? Any answer? Or you answer already? Or you want some more? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I just feel that if you wanted me to go to SMTV or come out, I'd do what's best for you. Whatever's best for you.
Okay, good. Next one. But yeah, okay, I mean, question. So, actually, did you change? Yeah, you did change between there and now? That's what he wants to know. You feel yourself have changed?
Yes, you didn't answer.
Yes, I have. I feel a big shift.
Like what?
More awareness. I mean, a shift in the sense that it's hard to put into words.
You recognised what the problem was, which is
that's
fantastic
right.
because it's a starting place to
that's
go forward.
Right. Yeah.
But
I recognize
between them.
Yeah, because what I saw, Master, when I got there was so much of the karma that was right on my face. I don't know if I'm saying the right words, but like you said, it either burns it quick or I don't know what is the right word.
Stare at you in your face.
Yeah, and it stares at you on your face, and then things I never saw that you can call it your shadow, you know, your ugly side, that I never dreamt to look at. And all of a sudden I just saw, you know, I'm this too, you know, and you know, I'm not going to pretend I'm a good person, you know, all the time or even any time when I can see so much darkness there. I mean, I could see this, you know, ugly side. So that really was a big shift that probably would take me many, many years to touch, just maybe just with meditation alone without doing a work like this. And then it did change me. I know it did.
Okay.
But I don't know if, you know, if they changed that much, but I know it changed something.
Okay. She said she just followed her desire, like she always wanted to be with me, and she cannot even answer your question. That's just like that, you just have to help it. Next, whoever wants. I don't think she really answer your question, but, you know, love makes one blind. That's what they always say, and they blame it on that. Yeah.
Okay, you've been with Master for days and weeks, but you haven't seen Master, and you just have to work mundane jobs every day. You get no special attention. If you do see Master, you might even get a scolding when you see Master.
Yes.
Are you still
and the umbrella.
And with the job and the work and no attention and not even seeing us sometimes, are you still going to be committed to serving and devoted to just be there unconditionally?
Yes. Yes. She means, can you just be in my place without me being there, without any reward, without even a glance for me? Yeah. Or anytime you see me, maybe scolding even. So, what would you do?
I know it would be really hard. I know it. I know that, you know, my ego, you know, would be really, really hard. I know you would complain.
Yeah.
I know it.
Somebody want to help you behind it.
Master, could I share something about this?
Yes, say it.
I went to SMTV in December. And I was so excited. I thought, gee, this is a wonderful miracle. Because firstly, SMTV was willing to accept me for such a short period of time. And I've been longing to be with you for so many years. And I recognized the merit in working in SMTV. So it was really a way to be close to you, but at the same time not
Disillusion,
with you. Yes. And I mean, I've looked at myself over the years and I know how willing I've been to always work for you and do whatever it takes. And
yes.
So completely convinced in my mind. And I arrived at SMTV and I was exhausted after a 26-hour flight. I rested, had a nice Christmas party with everybody, and the next day they put me straight away into work. And straight away a sister asked me to do something, and immediately my ego went into a spasm. I said yes, and instead of me being really honest and upfront and telling the sister the truth, I found that my mind and my ego actually managed to trick me to go along with the game. And to cut a long story short, you sent me home after like a week.
Did I?
Yes.
I say you have to go home myself?
Well, the sister told me that you said I must go home, so I don't really know.
I didn't even know that you were there.
Yeah, and I was really hurt.
So I couldn't get on well, huh?
No, I didn't fight with anyone or have trouble, but I mean, a silly question was a sister came up to me and asked me to change the color of my hair for SMTV, and in my heart I know, okay, that's perfectly fine, I can change my hair, can cut it or whatever, it doesn't matter. But my answer, my first reaction, and this is why I wanted to share it with the sister in front of me, my first reaction was to say no, I don't want to change my hair. Why must I do that?
Understand.
My heart is so devoted to serving you, Master, but you react without even thinking that this is what's going on with your ego or that your ego is standing in your way. And by the time you've realized your ego is in the way, you've already said no, and you don't want to be that instrument. So when the sister came to me the next day and said to me, okay, you have to go home.
Why? So you say yes or you say no?
Well,
why did they ask you to go home?
The first time I said no, and then I said, after I realized what my ego was doing, I said to her, no, it's fine, but please, I don't want to be blonde. Because my ego was also saying, you can't copy Master. But
okay, so you didn't want to be blonde, but you say okay.
I said, okay, you can change my hair, it's fine. But then the sister came later to me that day at 3 o'clock, literally 2 hours later, and said, no, sister, your karma has caught up with you. You have to leave. Master says you must leave. And the experience that I
can't remember really.
Yeah.
Maybe I have, but I can't remember, honestly. I can't remember I can't remember knowing you were there. I can't remember.
I offered to go for a month. They wanted me to stay longer, but I couldn't do it at the time.
So maybe because you stayed too short, they didn't want to bother anymore, you know? 1 month is nothing.
Yeah.
Just enough for you to take some breakfast and take a rest, dye your hair and then go home.
But what I learned from that experience was that we often say that we will give up everything for Master and we'll do everything, it doesn't matter what. I mean, I even said it just now as well, still everything just to go to Master. But actually being in that position and doing it is far much harder than actually than the words.
I don't blame any of you. It's fine that you recognize a little bit of your obstruction, self-obstruction. I don't blame you. I told you time and time again, karma and ego are your worst enemies.
Ôi ngày tháng vàng son, xin trở lại một lần, bây giờ và mãi mãi cho đôi hồn hân hoan. Ngày mơ hội tương phùng, bên nhau đời lại tươi, trăng sao rồi lại